What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Jurassic Ark. Hope everyone's keeping safe and well. This one's going to be a slightly different one today. This is going to be a bit of a showcase video, as I've done a bit of work in between episodes on finally completing our base. It's taken a number of resources, a massive amount of grinding, but I'm actually really pleased with the outcome. Now, I don't claim to be an Ark builder, certainly not. In my last playthrough I utilised some pre-built Viking buildings as part of my Fjorda playthrough, but in this one, well, I decided to make my own base, and obviously what I decided to make has turned out to be a bit of a monster. So that's why I'm not doing this as a proper episode, because it would take so much in terms of the episode to get through what we've done with the base that I thought better to do just a one-off showcase video, show off what I've done, and then the next video will be our continued adventures on Caballus. I've got a number of things I want to do in the next episode as well. So without further ado then, let's get into it. So as you can see, this is where our base was previously. I've moved everything up into the new base. The only thing that's left here are the torches for where we were hatching our original eggs, and obviously, unfortunately, our gravestone for the only creature we've lost so far, which has been Teresa, our original Jurassic Park pterodon. But let's get up then to what we've done at the official base now. Casa Drew, let's go and have a look. So here we are. So yeah, it's really useful to have that teleport down there. Now, obviously, we talked about putting in a lift, but actually, I should make the most of the awesome teleporters that we've got to get up and down, and that's what I've been doing to be able to grind out the metal and resources that we need to be able to complete this base. But yeah, we've got a bit of a balcony here, as you can see, which has got our awesome teleporter on. I should probably put some music in the background. Maybe editing Drew could do that. Some sort of, I don't know, lift music or some sort of shopping channel music. I'm not sure, but is it worth doing a flyer bit first? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that first. Before we go inside, I just want you to see the absolute magnitude of the base that we've made. Now, bearing in mind it's just me on the server, this is what I've created. As I say, I don't claim to be a base builder on Ark, certainly not that, but I'm pretty pleased with what we've done. I'll go into more detail just what we've done inside, but as you can see, we've got this area here, which is where I intend sort of taking off from, and obviously teleporting to different areas of the map using the different dinos that we've got. This area here, which I'm going to turn into a sort of, but yeah, the aim of this bit here is to turn it into some sort of balcony type conservatory. It will look good when it's finished. Trust me. I haven't put the stuff inside yet. But one thing to mention, I have added in the RR mod, and it allows me to do these sorts of things. So I'll take you inside. We've got the welcome mat here that you can see, welcoming us into our base, welcoming us home. I've made an industrial grinder in between episodes, an AA grinder, so that we can start grinding down loads of the loot that we've managed to locate so far. You can see we've got a really good sized workshop up here. Here's the RR Deco home smithy, where I've been able to make a lot of my stuff from. But yeah, this is the sort of standard workshop. There is actually a sign. Where is it? Here. There you go. Workshop. Just in case I forget where I need to go in my own base, we've got the workshop there. The other thing I've done is I've made myself a bedroom. Again, that's got a sign on it somewhere. Where is it? Here, bedroom. And as you can see, I have made the absolute most of this deco mod, as you'll see in all the other rooms that we go into in a second. But we've got the RR telly, which has got the Ark Extinction screen on at the moment. You can actually change that, change the movie program, and I could change it to number 5, which is Crystal Isles. So I assume channel 6 is going to be Fjorda, is it? Let's change that and change it to 6. Oh no, Genesis. Okay. let's change it back to number 5 because I quite like Crystal Isles. There we go. We've got our gravestone so we can pull our stuff when we die. We've got the different wardrobes here with the different sets of armor in it. As you can see, there's a corner unit there. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. That's obviously my weekend wear. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I think that's the event clothing by the looks of it. That looks like Easter up there. Yeah, lots of different event clothing there. Here's my bed. I've got my own bed, which you can actually travel around the map on, which is really good. Bedside tables. Got my own little fish tank here with the fish sort of swimming around in. Can you do anything with that? No. There's different models that you can change things to on this particular mod, which I think is really cool. But yeah, that's the bedroom. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, boy.
As mentioned, I think in previous episodes, I'm not sure why those aren't working again, but I've got my storage room here with the bulk storage boxes. As you can see, got quite a lot of resources at the moment. It's quite handy because I can see what I'm low on, like pearls, for example. Fibre is quite low, not surprisingly, because you needed to use a lot of fibre to make a lot of the different decoration stuff. I'm not sure why these boxes aren't working. They should have names on them. I did put names on them, but they seem to keep coming off. Yeah, see, I tried to do it again, but for some reason they're not showing. I don't know if that's an issue with the mod, or maybe the home deco mod has messed something up. I'm not quite sure. This is quite an interesting one because this shows how many times I've died so far in this series. What episode are we coming up to? I think it's episode 18, and I've died 8 times. So yeah, way to go me. Yeah, so we got our DNA in here. As you can see, different types of DNA. Unfortunately, with these boxes, you can only put one in at a time. So I've decided to put all the DNA together. We've got our weapons in this box. Quite a decent amount of weapons that we've got so far. All Ascendant, apart from these couple of bits which are Journeyman. We've got our gear in here as well. So the different types of gear that we roll with. So the ghillie armor. We've got the fur armor that we've been using as well. All the different saddles that we found. I thought I'd actually lost the saddles earlier when I took out one of these boxes. It didn't leave a bag with all of the different saddles in, and I thought I'd lost them, but when I picked up the bottom one, it was down at the bottom here, so fortunately I was able to get that back. But yeah, decent amount of saddles there. What else have we got? Oh, miscellaneous is just where I've been keeping all the random stuff. So the different building things that I've made, all the different specific items or resources that are linked to the map as well, and also our artifacts. This is a really cool feature actually. This is the auto sorter. So a bit like on Automated Ark, I can literally put things like I haven't got it now, but if I put wood in there, it would send it over to that box and auto sort it for me, which is a really cool feature. If I pop that in the box, so we've got 6651 in terms of hide at the moment. If I pop that in there, it will disappear and go up there. Look, 6666. Yeah, really cool feature, but like I said, I don't know why those boxes there aren't working. That's really annoying. Yeah, this is going to be, like I say, the balcony, which will have a load of deco stuff in. I might change this because I don't quite like how high this is. I did make one way back when, not part of a series, but on the volcano, when I was playing on the volcano map. I made a really cool one of these where I could see out, but unfortunately, because these walls are so high, I can't really see out without jumping. Which is quite annoying, so I'm going to have to look at that. I also need to have a look at some of these frames as well. But yeah, this room's very much work in progress. The lounge though, let's have a look at the lounge next. Look at this. Look at this. I'm really impressed with the lounge. I can sit on the sofas. There we go. Sit on the sofa, watch my favourite YouTubers on playing Ark. Currently, I think it's on Ark Genesis by the looks of it. Yeah, it is. Again, you can change that. Change the movie program to Crystal Isles again, maybe. Yeah. We've got some pictures on the wall. This is the Scorched Earth one. Again, you can pick different creatures to go on there. I've picked the Phoenix. We've got some flashing raptors. This is my desk where I record all my content for you guys, as you can see, with my awesome computer screen. Look at the size of my mouse. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I've got 3 screens. I wish I had 3 screens like this. That does look really cool. You've got the workshop there. Obviously I guess the modding bit there, which I definitely get involved in. That's way over my head. You guys are amazing, the guys that make all the mods and things for Ark. I just have great pleasure in using them. And then obviously the game playing over this side, which is really cool. We've got our sharks in the tank here, swimming around. Oh, I'd never noticed that before. We got masks and things on the floor in the sand. Now that looks really cool. We got Groot as one of our house plants. Some more signs up here. The map I think is currently set to the island, which is one of my favourite maps, but you can change it to whichever. I might change it to Fjorda because that again is actually one of my favourite maps as well, alongside Rag, the island, and obviously this one as well, which is an awesome map. One thing I was looking to do is put some lamps in here, but I can't seem to find some tall lamps to go behind our sofas, which is really annoying because it would look really good with the lamps on here as well. Might have to put some doors on. I've noticed I've not done that. There's a Ferox picture up there as well. Oh, and I've not even mentioned the cat tree here as well. It might be worth mentioning that. Can you change that? No, you can't. Obviously we haven't got a cat, but if I did, I would hope it would be playing with the cat tree here. Right then, kitchen time. So we've got our standard S Plus refrigerators there with our food and our kibble in. There's an RR trash bin. We've got fruit baskets. I think these look really cool actually, the different fruit baskets. We've got a basket here with our rolls in, probably called different things in different countries, as I'm learning quite a lot at the moment. Our different kitchen cabinets. Oh, which we can store stuff in, can we? Yeah, we can. Okay. Got a microwave, probably the smallest microwave I've ever seen. You can't do anything with that one. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't put down. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah, I have. That's all right then. Some more kitchen cabinets here. You've also got a working sink, which is really cool. You can drink water from that, which I've just done. Can you change it? Change Mamor. What's that? Mamor 7? Oh, is that the top? Oh, does it turn it to like marble or something? Not quite sure what that did, but yeah. Then we've got a dishwasher here. I can wash my dishes because I don't wash up. I don't use the basin there. We've got a basket of fruit. Got a lot of fruit actually. Making sure I get my 5 a day. We had our AA auto grill anyway, but I've just popped the sort of kitchen utensils at the back. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to reach them. Probably from this side, I guess. But yeah, just to add a bit more sort of PvE, RP stuff to our playthrough. Our AA cauldron, which we had in the last one. Here's my table. I don't know why I've put 2 chairs in and 2 lots of cutlery and stuff and 2 pizzas. I'm basically going to have both pizzas because, you know, it's just me. I'm all alone on Caballus, unfortunately. But yeah, I feel like I've decorated this table really well, actually. The onion rings on top of the pizza look pretty awesome, actually. But yeah, I'm having to eat both those pizzas, I'm afraid, as I've got nobody to keep me company on here. But yeah, let's go and have a look upstairs. Look at the size of this area up here. This is where we're going to be breeding and sort of mutating our creatures up here. I couldn't really think what else to use this space for. I mean, it's a massive space. Got the hitching post here for hitching raptors and all sorts of things if we wanted to breed them. We've got our food trough here as well. Got our moss chops, Medjo's here. Medjo's joined us in our new abode, dropping lots of eggs as we expect them to. Kibble station This is where we'll start hatching creatures as well with our aircon units. And we've got a hatchery as well. So, but yeah, decent sized space up here for really big creatures. I think you could easily get a giga in here. Easily, especially on this mod, because the gigas are a lot smaller apart from the ones that we saw over at the White Cliffs area. But yeah, you can't do anything with these windows. They're again just for decoration. You can put different structure variants onto them, so you can change them to the sort of curved tops. At the moment I've just got them set to the sort of standard square glass at the moment, rather than changing them to anything else. But you never know, I might change them. I did change these ones here, the villager half walls, to this sort of crisscross effect rather than the sort of standard effect that we had, and also these sort of sloped half walls that you've got going down here as well, acting as the banisters. I've sort of put a different design on these, as you can see. But yeah guys, that will complete our base tour. As I say, I am not certainly not an Ark base creator, but I'm really pleased with what we've done here. I think it looks really good, and obviously having this bit here that sort of sticks out from the cliff set it up really nicely for this cliff platform. Yeah, what a gigantic build for just one person to live in. Really pleased with it. It'll be sad actually when we do eventually finish this series and I have to leave this base, but I've been wanting to get this sort of project completed for a while now. Mainly so that we can carry on with the save and do a lot of the things that we've got planned. Plenty more content on this series to come. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this bit of a showcase on our new base. As you can see, there was a lot to get through, so it would have taken up quite a lot of the start of a normal episode. But if you have liked this video, please let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and ring that bell to subscribe as well to be made aware of future content being released. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.